I was so excited. That's when I came to know about Dr. GK and such a high frequency, high vibration spiritual master. He has been doing meditation for like 25 years since his medicine days. He's so lucky. God has given him such special, you know, blessings. That's when I started spiritual tablets. That was last year. It has been an amazing journey. I tell Prabhaji, I tell all my friends, it feels like I'm starting, this is the whole university education, which I am starting from kindergarten last year. So, so much of wisdom, so much of knowledge, so much of ceaseless, unending, regular meditation it has taught me. It has brought so much peace in my life. And it's all goes to spiritual tablets because in spiritual tablets, they make a spiritual doctor. I'm a qualified doctor from India. I did my MBBS, I did my MD, and I was working.
This I don't know.
Oh really?
My goodness.
So that it's besides
So
the
here
point.
also you are doing practice.
No, I'm working in clinical research, sir. Now I moved to neurophysiology.
She's working on brain mapping.
Yeah.
One more night I can snatch here.
Sir, I told Malini ji book all the days for me. Like I'm so greedy for blessings. So that's when I came to know about Dr. GK and his association with Patri ji when he was in final year of medicine and how he started his journey. And after 10 years of medicine practice, he gave up his practice to do 100% social service, spiritual service. And he wrote spiritual tablets, and that's what we read. So much of wisdom starting from everything about the soul plan, spiritual tablets, the traffic rules, the purpose of life, who am I, like everything in detail, in depth. It has changed my view about life. It has brought so much awareness about every minute and every second of life when I'm leading. Whatever I experience, I'm like, yeah. So, the universe is giving me another lesson. I have to learn. Anything happens, there must be a reason. It's trying. This is the reason it happened. Now I can connect the dots. And I know this is just an experience. And I know that what is happening is just a drama. And I'm just playing a role for my spiritual growth. And this is not what I am. And what I am is within the soul. And now I will start with my paper, sir.
No need of paper.
No, little bit. So Dr. Gopala Krishnan, widely known as Dr. GK, is a pioneer in the field of spiritual science. A dedicated medical practitioner for over a decade in India, Dr. GK transitioned from conventional medicine to a holistic, spiritually rooted approach to health and healing. He identifies himself as a spiritual scientist, having devoted his life to helping individuals achieve complete health by integrating spiritual principles into everyday living. Dr. GK is the visionary behind the concept of spiritual tablets. He devised a unique set of over 500 spiritual tablets called wisdom capsules, designed to address various ailments at the physical, mental, and social levels. Under Dr. GK's guidance and spiritual tablets, thousands of individuals have experienced permanent relief from long-term ailments with little or no medication, thanks to his scientific and systematic approach. He is the founder of the Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, a non-profit organization operating spiritual healthcare centers in 14 countries with 12 ancillary trusts and concepts on a not-for-profit basis. All services are provided completely free of cost, helping to expand the reach of spiritual healthcare on a global scale. Dr. GK has shared his insights across South Asia, the USA, and Europe, addressing diverse audiences and inspiring thousands to explore the true causes of illness, the purpose of life, and the path of spiritual service. He currently resides in Manchester, UK, with his family and holds master's degree in public health and fintech. He's committed to sharing his knowledge across Europe through full-time voluntary service. He's actively involved in developing PMC pyramid meditation channels in the region. Dr. GK welcomes those who wish to explore the deeper causes of illness, uncover the true purpose of life, and take part in voluntary spiritual service in meaningful ways. He serves as a one-stop guide for individuals who aspire to live a spiritually enriched life while remaining grounded in their family responsibilities. To connect with Dr. GK, explore his teachings, or get involved in spiritual service, and visit his website www.spiritualtablets.com or download the Spiritual Tablets app. And I will be providing you a paper with the QR code. Through that QR code, all the information about the various books and the spiritual tablets, you can get it and you can download it and use it. Also, sir, please share your experience when you had this major accident and you did not do any treatment except for meditation. Please share it with the audience, please. That was an amazing experience which Lavanya told us, please.
So pranams to Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji and Paul Vijay Kumar. He is my mentor in this lifetime. And for Veer sir, Dasharath and Malini madam bringing me here. And so we are into long meetings since almost like a year, working on my visa because I'm traveling a lot. First time it is approved. I was in Malaysia. I missed that mail, so the visa is gone. Second time again, very patiently applied, and finally I was there. And so I came here, meeting all of you gods. It is a usual for me to meet new people and then addressing about spirituality and then introducing the meditation part. And because most of the youth are here, I would like to modulate my speech, something related to my initial part of my journey, where I'm just like a medical student, when I'm studying, fourth year of medicine. I came into the spiritual path. So very rarely I will share that part of my journey, but how greatly we can do the research on our body, mind, intellect, and then soul, and we can understand ourselves in a great way by the time we reach our, whatever you call the job area, marriage area, whatever. So youth is the very most important dynamic phase where we can develop in a wonderful way. Before entering into my experiences area, I would like to give a brief narration or the astonishment I will go through when I encounter such cases of a youth where we were able to give a wonderful solutions. And after that, how greatly they are living happily. So those transformations will make me to walk on this path, as madam said. Okay, so without any penny and then a lot of travel I do. Since last January 10th till today, I was in my home only for hardly 1 month, 10 days. From US to Australia, I traveled more than 16 countries. In some places again, twice, 1.5. When I moved to UK, there some parents approached me, and that boy is stuck with his education. They like 11th, 12th grade as and he's not going to school intermittently, like 15 days, 20 days, he will be completely in the room, you don't come out. And they don't have any clue. Medical part, psychology, all the things are going through, but there is no result at all. From that point, I introduced some of my youth counselors. We have a wing called Youth Meditation Wing, You, Me, We. So that people started talking to him, and they did the home visit. They took him out once, twice, and slowly he started doing meditation. And within a span of 6 months, he understood a lot of principles about life. And today he is doing his MBBS course in Georgia, happily. So parent doesn't thought to that much area. When he recovered and he is trying to do, his own profile building for the medicine, they denied, because you have such a big problem. Just now you came out. We are not sure that you are going to do, another country and doing a course and everything. They are not believing it at all. From that point, he is guiding today a lot of youth during weekends with meditation and counseling. So such kind of stories, and especially in the 2003, when I started my medical practice in a rural area, almost like 20 kilometers from the city, I established a clinic called the title Meditation Health Clinic. At that time, the spiritual tablet title is not there. I doesn't even know that I'm going to establish this much big spiritual tablets thing. I prepared the tablets, I wrote some books, and I started that clinic. So some chronic illness cases are coming. I'm writing the allopathic medicine. Parallel, I am choosing some people and then putting them into this spiritual kind of training. धीरे धीरे थोड़ा बहुत results आ रहा था, and looking at the results, people came to know about me, and a mother brought her 2 kids. One, they are like 2.5 years and 1.5 years. Both are severely asthmatic. Every month she has to spend 4,000 rupees. This is in 2003. 4,000 means now it is like 25,000, I can say, 5 times. And every month there is an hospital admission, and they have to use the pumps. The usual course medically is like, I can say 5 years or 10 years, they will be asthmatic, usually. And even I suffered in my childhood with asthma problem. And in such a terrible condition, she came, and then I am teaching meditation. Kids के लिए हम लोग क्या मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? They are in 1.5 to 2 years. They can't do meditation. So I just told her mother, first you keep them in your lap and you start doing meditation. We'll see what will happen slowly. I don't have any clue also at that time. For adults, I know to teach meditation and then put them into the spiritual program. And slowly I started journey. They become plant-based diet, the whole family first, because they are non-vegetarian. In South India, both chalta hai udhar. And there are a lot of emotional turmoil for the mother. We started working on it. And then you won't believe, within a span of almost like 1 year, the complete medication came down to almost like $500 per a month. And the hospital admissions become completely zero. And within 2 or 3 years, they are completely normal. And today, the whole family came into meditation. They built a very good pyramid. And mother is completely involved into spirituality. Father does service in all the holistic centers. He is like an electrician. He do his own kind of service. And the kid who are, a small age, now they are almost like she completed her engineering degree. And she is a great teacher for the youth today. So that's why, and all that years of like 6 years, when I'm in Visakhapatnam in the beginning days, a lot of youth used to come to my place and they used to stay in my house. If they are tough with their parents, and they will send them to me. It can be a mild psychiatric problem, or it can be any kind of adjustment problems. And they stay in my house. I don't know when they come, when they sleep, when they go. And like that, there are around 12, 15 batches run. Like 5 people, they will be in touch with me constantly, the youth. And they do a lot of service in the programs that I'm doing. They travel with me. And within a period of 6 to 8 months, they will completely become normal. And they will choose their course or job, or sometimes marriage, and they will settle. Then it became a usual pattern for most of the parents. If the girl ko shaadi nahi hua, Dr. G ke paas unke paas बैठेंगे. Or a few of them, they will get married and they will go. So that is the name I acquired.
Matrimonial.
And even the people from big community, usually from the big communities, when they're financially well sound, they don't feel like sending the girls to some other's house and staying with them. And they used to send. And of course, wife is there, my daughter is also there. You can listen to her experience now. Just now I brought it to invite you for the Global Meditation Summit happening in LA. So she is now in LA doing her course. So that is how my interaction with the youth started, even though I am not related to that area. But because my life is completely dynamic, and then I tuned myself with the universe in the big picture, whatever the purpose I have, I was perfectly aligned with my purpose. So that's why I'm able to throw some light in the areas, whatever, surrounding people or communities seeking help from me. And in this course of journey, before coming into this, as an MBBS doctor, I'm a very good hard worker. Like when I'm reading, if I want to achieve something like a distinction or a first class in a particular subject, I used to read in such a terrible way. If I decided to study in standing position. 8 hours, I should not move from that place. I have to stand and then I have to read. Sometimes I think it is my Hatha Yoga practice. All my Hatha Yoga jambas came back again. And if I select a place in the hostel room, in the 4 cubes of the tiles, I will sit there, put a water bottle, and then 12 hours I should not move out of it. And I have to read 12 hours without getting out of that 4 squares. When I am doing such a terrible job during my pathology time, one of my classmates, now he is into Kalki Bhagwan service, he told me, no need to do such a terrible Hatha Yoga. If you do meditation, it will give you a concentration memory. You try meditation. That is the first time I heard about the meditation word. Until then, I don't know. We were into like Sati Sai Seva until my 10th standard. After that, I did some Devi Pujas. After that, I gave my hair to Balaji. All these were the MBBS course only. But they never gave me MBBS seat. मेरा मेहनत से ही MBBS सीट मिला क्योंकि जो भगवान को लास्ट मिनट में लात मारने के लक के लिए वो नहीं मारा मेरे को. Every time I used to lose my seat only in 1 to 2 marks. That is where the God is supposed to kick me, at least for that 1 to 2 marks. It never happened in my case. I thought what I am doing is not God. Something else, some superpower, I believe in it, that it is God. When it comes, it will come. Okay, I kept it as a pause, I put it. And I entered MBBS. 3 saal chal raha hai. In the 4th year, of course, I came to know first time the meditation word. So that word coming at the youth age is really very brilliant. A lot of people, they don't even know that the meditation kind of such thing exists. Otherwise, we keep on doing with all the hard works, all sorts of hard work we do. I will tell you why it is more important now. I started meditation. Actually speaking, I want to be a bit elaborate here. My roommates, we are thick, close friends. 3 of us are there. We are eating non-vegetarian like hell. We ate all kinds of animals and pigs also, frankly speaking. Such a terrible non-vegetarian eaters, all of us. Day one, when we used to go to that one of our Swarna Palace Hotel in Vijayawada, we used to give the bill around 550 to 600 rupees. That remember that story. Slowly it will cut down, how it will become. From that point, they started meditation. They stopped eating non-vegetarian food. And then still I am fond of it, and then I am continuing. I am not getting into that meditation part. 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months. When they are doing meditation, they started telling their experiences that next day, whatever comes in the paper, as in headlines, some train accident or some, jhopdi ka jal gaya tha, some headlines mein aata hai na. So they are telling that as an experience in meditation before the day. So I thought, these guys are doing something magic. ये लोग को कुछ ना कुछ नया powers आ जाए, and they will go forward. Until then, I'm skeptical because I think like meditation and all these things are बुढ़े लोग को काम है. हमको क्या करने का? These are the old people, and I'm so jovial, and I don't want to stuck with any kind of spiritual activities and all. So that's why मैं थोड़ा दूर रहा इसके लिए. 2 महीने लगा मेरे को. That is because they are getting these third-day experiences and foreseeing, forecasting and all. And because of that competition, I was forced to start my meditation. This is how it began. I'm not a great guy. Okay, frankly, I openly tell. But when I started sincerely. I went to Kanakadurga temple in Vijayawada. That is a powerful spot on hilltop. And there I started my first meditation. I sat, I started observing breath. And there is within 5 minutes, there is a severe revolving movement inside, that astral body movement, they said later. And someone rang the bell, and then I came out of my meditation. And I was surprised. Just observing breath, why it is something revolving inside. What is it? I don't know. And second day, third day, some sort of experience I am getting, and my first Guru, Paul Vijay Kumar, came all of a sudden, coincidentally. And in the hostel room, we all sit and then we meditated. And he is the primary disciple of Brahmarshi Patriji. He is a Christian, turned into this full-time meditation with his own experiences. And when I sat with him, and strangely, my body started moving very seriously like this. in meditation. I'm not moving it, but it automatically started moving, the physical movement I got. And I am somewhere this side and he is sitting there. I saw round, mark him, and a position change over, and I came in front of him. When he said, okay, by the time I opened, exactly I'm into his eyes. I'm closed eyes, the body adjusted itself, and then straight away I'm into his eyes. And I felt like something strange. And since then onwards, I started doing seriously. And in the third eye point, I started getting some colorful experiences, triangles. And I got Shirdi Sai Baba in my experience. I'm not at all believing in it. I thought it is some imagination, but a very clear picture in the third eye area. And just to decide, I went to Kodur on the 14th or 15th day of my meditation. Actually, on that day, exactly that 14th, 15th of Buddha Purnima, one of my close friends' marriage is going to happen in Visakhapatnam, my native place. 1 week, 10 days before, I went and then I selected his clothes for the marriage. We are such a close. He said, if you don't come, I don't take clothes and I won't go for the marriage. That is what he said boldly. I went for only 2 days. After shopping again, I came back to the hostel. Exactly the marriage part and the Buddha Purnima. And I am getting a lot of experiences. First time I am encountering something new in my life. So making a decision is a big thing for me. This is very important for you as well. Whenever you are, going to face something big in your life, always there will be some hurdle, a material hurdle, always will be there. You need to choose in a righteous way, which is more important. Then I wrote a big letter to him. For both of us, this will be good, maybe. So you can get married, but this is something like I need to meet my guru and I have to understand about my life. So I went to that program. And there in Buddha Purnima, when I went, there are around 70, 80 people with Patriji, good pyramid is there. And some people are doing past life therapy, someone doing telepathic experiments. And so much of things are happening with Dr. Newton, so many masters are there. And it is like a mind-blowing thing for me. Whether I can believe in this or not, there is a big doubt inside. And you don't believe, literally, I asked Paul Vijayakumar some questions. If you laugh at me if I tell you the questions. I told him, people are doing something and they are getting experiences, they are telling to other people, and they are getting the same imagination and they are also giving the same experience. This is the first thing. Is it an imagination or really a third experience? And number two, I asked him, I gave him an example. A person will be there, he will take the heroin, and he feels heroin means the drug, narcotic. And he feels so happy, and he will tell the other person, this is so happy, he also tried. And slowly there will be a group who are taking the narcotics and they feel so happy. And they think that rest of all the world is missing it. And world thinks that they are completely narcotics and then they are away from the life. So here I am seeing you are a small group of people doing meditation and saying that this is so great. And rest of the world is not coming into it. If it is really great, why the people are not following it? Rest of all the world is not following. And he said, you came all the way from Vizag to compare us with the narcotics we are all. I will give you a ticket, go your home. You will spoil rest of the people. And then, but next day morning, he said, this discussion went up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, late night. Next day, he said, if you have a mustard seed of belief, then you can move the mountains. This is what the Jesus Christ wrote actually. He said, everything starts with belief only. Nobody is tying you here. You just do, keep doing it. If you feel good, you continue. Otherwise, you stop and you can have your own life, whatever you are doing. And finally, he said, only believe. I said, okay. So what you are saying is, I have to believe. Okay, let me believe this. And then I will do intensely. I will decide within 6 months whether it will fit for me or not. Then I came back to hostel room. From that day onwards, every day, 2 hours meditation, sometimes 4 hours. During weekend, 6 hours, 8 hours. My maximum meditation time, once I sat for 21 hours. That is the highest time I did. Today evening, after coming from the hospital, I sat because a lot of questions in my mind. Being a medical doctor, I have to write about plant-based diet. No medicine is required. For the living, I am not bothered. But Am I deviating from my path? That is the biggest question for me, being a youth. So I got very good experience in that 21 hours. I slept only for 4 hours during the period. I didn't open my eyes. And then I'm doing and doing. And rest of all the masters are also doing the same. And most of my questions were answered. So during that period, my first breakthrough as a youth, when I entered into the meditation, along with the other, we are around 9 people doing this. 6, classmates, girls, and then 3 of the boys. By the time we approached the final year exam, this is the interesting story for me. Okay, we have a third eye, right? So third eye can see the question paper, what it comes next day. It is bound to see. So we are targeted to see the question paper. And we got some questions. We prepared a question paper out of it, and next day we went. But out of paper 1, we got only 5 marks. The rest of all the questions are something different questions they came. Whatever we saw in meditation, it doesn't came. But for me, I got 20 marks, 25. Because in the hostel, when I'm eating my food, in my plate, I got iron nail, a small nail. It is common in the hostel room, so anything will come. Okay. I took that iron nail and I am tapping it continuously. Why this iron? I am God. Okay. By that time, already I know the theory. So if I am God, why nature served me this iron flake in my plate? It can go to rest of the people, no? So iron tape everywhere I am tapping, and I went to my room, and there my medicine book is open. There I am reading iron deficiency anemia. So suddenly it struck. So this iron came. So iron deficiency, maybe the iron deficiency anemia may come as a question. And I read it very well. Next day, then the paper 1, the first question is iron deficiency anemia as an essay question. For 20 marks. So for me it is 25. For the rest of the people it is only 5 marks. I told them it may come. But because it is not a third eye experience, they didn't believe much. But when we came out of the exam, the girls are crying and they are scolding us like anything. You brought this meditation, you said third eye, and it will see a forecast and everything. But nothing worked out. Our career was ruined out, And we are in such a terrible anguish. And then what happened to the rest of the 5 papers, we don't know. We went and met C. Aruna. She is one of the senior masters, and she is also third eye master. We met her because they came for a trekking program, and Patri is also there actually at that time. Vijayawada is a junction, so they came, and we went and met her. And she is scolded like anything. Spirituality is only to understand God, and then for the life, not for seeing the question papers and exam and everything. Don't you have such a minimum common sense for you? But we didn't stop there. Silently, her daughter is a very good third eye master. We took her into a side room and we asked her, can you see the question paper? And sincerely she sat. And she said, miraculously, I am going there, I am seeing a room, there is a big lock, it is not allowing me to enter. We said, you are going with astral body, no? How can you can pierce to the wall? All these are happened. Actually, it's not a cock and bull story. We were in such a great anguish position at that time. And when she came to know, she scolded double. And you are spoiling my daughter also looking at the question papers and all. Who said, you just go and hostel and then read all. You get lost. And we came to hostel. And then again, when I sat in meditation, the Shri Seva came as usual. That is the experience actually driving me all these days. Continuously he comes and he says something. Again he came. But this time, it is something a different experience. Till I can remember today. It is actually a dark color screen. In meditation I saw a small slit open in that. In that slit, I am able to see the tail of a buffalo and head of a buffalo. You got my point? Backside it is a head and tail. And then he said, what you are seeing, a tail and a head. So is there any meaning for the tail and head which is completely cut kind of thing? There is no meaning for the tail and head. Now the slit is slowly opened. And now I can see a bunch of buffaloes. Okay. he said, see, preparing for the exam, writing the exams, and then Viva, and then the result. The whole thing is almost like a 3 months process. This is what the entire Buffalo group. Today, you are seeing only the paper one as a slit. Because you are seeing as a slit, you are seeing a tail and a head, which is, there is no meaning at all. You believe in it, whatever you believe it is possible. You apply the basic common sense, you read parallelly whatever is coming, you just take it and you write the exams. And tell me after the results you got. Until then, don't speak to me. Like that, I got a very strong message from Shirdi Sai Baba telepathically. And again, I have to believe. If I go and tell this, they will beat me like anything, because already I told so many stories like this for them. Some things happen and some things not happen. And on that day onwards, we started reading the books and parallelly sitting in meditation. Whatever the questions we get, that we used to write. And strangely, you won't believe, the next day, out of 100, 95 marks, whatever we wrote from the meditation question paper, exactly pin to pin it came. Second day, paper 2 of medicine. And then surgery, the same. Every day on that day onwards, all the 5 papers out of 100, almost like 90 to 95 marks, whatever we wrote, it came. And surgery paper 2, very strange, Dr. Sadashiv told, it is a volvulus I am going to get in my meditation as a question mark. It is actually a single mark bit for us. So on the night itself, we went to seniors, the postgraduate students, and we brought the Bailey book. They are laughing at us. You guys can't even read the graduate book. That's a big thing. You're asking for the master's book. What is the need for you? We didn't tell anything because they will scold us if we tell that cosmic leakage is happening in the room for the question paper. But we did everything and we went. Next day, the first question is volvulus. Usually the appendix is the regular question, but the volvulus came. Rest of all the classmates are literally, they are crying because 20 mark gone. They can't even understand what it is. It is just a single line we get in our graduation books, but it came as an essay. Then we got complete confidence. So we completed all the theory and the practical also more or less the same. Out of 9 people, 7 people we were passed. The rest of the team failed because they believe in Shirdi Sai Baba, cheats and so many things. They prepared themselves completely for the failure because MBBS finally is like a hell. Some people simply, they lock the doors and they go home. They ran away from there. Early morning, everybody see at the hostel room locks. If anything is locked and the paper means everybody's MC means medical certificate. They will scream like anything and then they will clap and then this person went home. Minimum 1, 2, 3 MCs we expect for every final year exam. And successfully we have completed, and it is like a big thing for me. Getting the question papers through meditation and completing the final year exam. And that is the day I decided I never leave this meditation, whatever the fact it may be. I will continue with this for my whole lifetime. Such a great power it has. Parallelly, I am going through a lot of spiritual books like Osho Rajneesh, Richard Bach, Say Truth, Not Very Careless, Castaneda. Lot of information about soul, the universe, past lives, everything came. But we are more focused on our career, right? So that is what we think, and then we got the great result. And with the degree, I completed and I came back to my place, and then things started rolling. Post-graduation, I studied well. I got anesthesia diploma. But during that period, through the dreams and day-to-day coincidences, nature guided me to understand the disease with the wisdom what I'm trying to teach today. The spiritual tablets, they emerged automatically. So again, I have a vibration. Nature is trying to give me some great wisdom, which can be a great tool to work on the psychosomatic illness. At that point of time, I used to think like that. I know as a doctor, psychosomatic illness is 90%. Further, this meditation can be a great tool. And parallelly, I got a post-graduation in anesthesia diploma. If I want, I can join it. Silently, I told to my parents, I didn't get any medical easy because if they say they will beat me like anything to go and join, it's easy. So I told I didn't get any seat. They can't track it because they are villagers. No? So I choose my career with a general medicine doctor for 1 year, and a gynecologist for 6 months, a pediatrician for 1 year, and with a neurosurgeon for 1 year. I traveled all the way and I did my rural medical practice. All these years, parallelly, I am working with a lot of patient gods who are approaching me with meditation technique. Small camps like this I used to conduct, and I used to follow them. If they are getting cured, how? If they are stopping medicines, what is happening later? All these things I used to follow. And slowly, these spiritual tablets also came. And then I started my meditation health clinic. The first clinical trial, after that, I admission hospital for 3 years. 10 years almost like my medical practice, parallelly working with patients, how they are getting cured with wisdom and meditation. That gave me complete confidence. From headache to cancer, anything can be cured, provided वजन थोड़ा ज्यादा रहता है. See, if it is a simple fever, you take a paracetamol and you take rest. 3 days it is gone. But is a serious cancer, then you have to be admitted in the hospital, surgery will be there, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, lakhs of rupees money, and 6 months you have to dedicate. Such a terrible effort you have to keep in allopathy, right? Otherwise it won't go. Similarly, if it is a cancer, immediately they have to be admitted into a holistic center. They have to stay away from home. Hours together, they have to meditate. Then definitely they can cure themselves. Vajn thoda zyada rehta hai, bas, that's it. That I understood. How much quality and quantity they have to put to get out of their major illnesses or exceptional illnesses if they get. So that formula, everything I made, and I wrote some books and a lot of audio cassettes and CDs I developed. In 2008, I came out of depression. I just sell my hospital to someone, and then I came out of it. Family also understood my passion and what I am doing. And then I started traveling, like initially 40 centers, after that 80 centers, 110 centers across Southeast Asia. I was there in Mumbai for 1.5 years, Calcutta 1.5 years, different places I am traveling with family. And everywhere I used to get a very rare illnesses, and people get beautiful cure out of it. Wherever there is allopathy, utter failure, lifelong they have to use steroids. If they sincerely follow, they used to get great relief. And the spiritual tablets became different levels of courses, and then people started learning it and sincerely. And there are around 150 doctors today with me who are sincerely learned this wisdom, and parallelly in their practice, they apply this. As a part of it, I came to USA, I traveled across years, and then I shifted to UK and Europe also, I started doing it. And I completed my master's degree in public health just to understand the research area, to do some research and then give the research papers in this. Otherwise, the modern fraternity may not accept this. And every time, a simple way, especially for the youth, Patriji gives only the 5 tablets. I put it in 5 tablets concept. This is Atalu, means sports for the physical body, and Patalu, singing for the mental body, mental happiness. Atalu means singing, dance, arts, everything comes together, mental happiness. And then Chaduru means education for the middle finger, that is for the intellect. 5-finger concept, this is for the youth. These 5 are good enough for them to make their life wonderful. And then Panulu means small works you have to do. This is for the under self. And then over self, for this Dhyanalu, means meditation. In Telugu, it is like in a rhyming. Atalu, Patalu, Chaduvulu, Panulu, Dhyanalu. Atalu, Kelna, okay? Sports for the physical body. You have to do a lot of sports. And then singing and dancing, culture, art, you have to develop for the mental body. And education you must have, whatever the education you are interested. That is for the third, the intellect to improve. And small works. You have to be very simple, easy, down to earth in doing things, small things at home. And finally, Dhyanalu, the thumb finger, over self, means meditation. So these 5 fingers are the simple concepts. So one will improve Sharirik Vikash and Mansik Vikas, and then Buddhi Vikash, and then Bhava Vikash, and then Atma Vikash. All the 5, Vikash means the enlightenment, the abhivriti, improvement will automatically happen. That is more than sufficient. What we did is, we just attached meditation and spiritual science to our career. And we have seen an exceptional growth today. And all my classmates, still they are into their medical practice. Dr. Sadashiv is one of my close classmates. He is a medical oncologist in NIMS hospital. Everybody calls him as a meditation doctor now. Any serious illness case, they will send Dr. Sadashiv is there, go to him. He will do some miracle for him. What he does is he will teach meditation in the OP room itself. And he will refer to some meditation center. Sometimes he refers to me also. Serious illness cases. So here what we are doing is, we are just attaching meditation. You have to attach the meditation to your career. Because whatever you do when you are reading, there are two areas in brain, long-term memory and short-term memory. When your brain electrical activity is into alpha, whatever you are reading, it will go to the long-term memory. This is what the physiology says. When you are in day-to-day activity, the electrical pattern will be in beta. So during the beta period, if you read something, it will go to the short-term memory. If you are into sleep for the overnight, early morning, your electrical activity will be in the alpha. That's why the senior citizen, all the old people will say from the ancestors, early morning, if you read, that will be good. Because the electrical activity is in alpha state. It is in a meditative state, more or less. Once you are into day-long activity, you are into beta pattern. Before reading anything or learning any learning instrument or whatever, meditate for 10-15 minutes. You will shift your electrical pattern to beta to alpha. After that, if you read, you will have a long-term memory will be in the place. A simple theory. So that's why for the youth, exclusively doing meditation, attaching meditation and the spiritual science in the right age in Brahmacharya. There are 4 chambers in samsara. One is Brahmacharyam, after that Grihasthashram, after that Vanaprastha, and then Sannyasasana. These are the 4 chambers. They are invented by our ancestors at one point of time because people are not believing in great spiritual scriptures. Everybody is deviated. So they made this samsara factory. The first part is like Brahmacharya, where 50% material education and 50% soul education. And then with that, you will become complete. Then you enter into one Grihasthashram. In Grihasthashram, 90% material means enjoying with the family, taking care of everyone. 90% is only enjoyment, 10% only God. From that, once you complete the Grihasthashram in a happy way, you will enter into Vanaprastha. In Vanaprastha, again 50-50. 50% आधा आपको घर में रहने का, आधा आप आश्रम में चले जाने का. Kashi, so many punya kshetra, they have to go. And finally, in Sannyasa Ashram, again 90-10. 90 is completely spirituality, 10% only the material. This is how it is scattered. So in this life cycle, what we did today in the Brahmacharyam, where we are supposed to learn the Kula Vidya, that means material education, and Atma Vidya. In these two, we simply erased the Atma Vidya. We are giving only material education. So what is happening? They are half-baked now. They don't have the Atma Vidya. They are not going to Guru to learn spiritual science. They are just entering into Grihasthashram only with material education, with money. So they are into job, they are into marriage, but they don't know how to behave with the wife, how to behave with the rest of the people and community, in the job, office, everywhere. So again, with the Brahmacharya, they're coming back. The disputed marriages and lot of problems. The whole marriage life is like a big mess. And by the time they complete the married life, they are having 3 things like, okay, Shenku Chakra Gada, hypertension, diabetes, and gastric trouble. These are the 3 things they will have. With this, they will enter into Vanaprastha. So a bunch of tablets will be there. They are strict to the family. They don't go anywhere. They are supposed to go to Vanaprastha to the temples and all. They don't go. They strictly hold the keys of the whole house and business. Lot of turmoil. From that point, they enter into Sannyasa Ashram in the ICC with 7 tubes holding with the pipes. We are the people collecting money and putting the pipes for every hole in the body in the ICU. That is where they are doing their Sannyasa Ashram. They are supposed to do their sannyas ashram with a great meditation and spiritual scriptures and everything, to understand the other dimension to go. They are doing it in the hospitals, in the ICCU, with the pipes. This is what the life today we are seeing. So to correct the entire chambers, first we have to start meditation in the younger age when they are in brahmacharya. In brahmacharya, they are supposed to learn Atma Vidya and Kula Vidya. Kula Vidya means material education, to earn money, to understand this worldly life. Atma Vidya is working with Guru. That is what all the masters who understood me, and they sent them to me like a Gurukula. They traveled with me 6 months, 1 year, and they understood the soul education, and they are boom into career. Today, I can say confidently, I am traveling with even a single penny in my pocket. Sometimes I'll go to, bazaar, means the vegetables buying. There is no money in my pocket. I will travel all the shops. I will buy vegetables. I'll tell them, I will come and collect, keep it here because I don't want to carry it because actually I don't have money in my pocket. I'll keep everything there, everywhere, a kg, 1 kg. By the time the counseling completed, they will put some money in my account and I will buy everything and then come back home. Because there are people behind me who benefited with me like terrible. If I call them and then ask, immediately they'll put money. Sometimes I don't even ask. By the time counseling complete, they will ask me a number and then they put some money as a donation. That is how things will manifest. What I'm going to say is, if you balance your life with soul education and material education, things will go like a flight journey. Automatically, things will start manifesting. This is what should start in brahmacharya itself. We become complete once we have soul education and material education. If anybody asks me what you achieved with meditation in the last 28 years, means I say only one thing: wonderful guidance. The meditation will give. Nobody can give you such a wonderful guidance because it will forecast what is best for you according to your purpose of life, according to your pre-birth plan. And it will tell you in what course you have to go, choosing your partner or choosing your course, choosing your job, choosing a place to live. These are all big things, right? In life, we cannot simply decide just like that with our own likes and dislikes. Sometimes it may not, whatever we are liking, it may not be good for us. But when you sit in meditation and if you ask the universe, it will guide you perfectly. All my major journeys, major travels and the decisions, everything projection from my meditation. So for the youth, I always say you can achieve a wonderful guidance through meditation. What you have to do is just 10-15 minutes in a day. You don't have a big garbage here. For the senior citizens, sorry sir, it is 50 minutes you have to do. 50 years means 50 minutes. But for the youth, if you are 15 years, 15 minutes, 20 years, 20 minutes. That's it. And adopting slowly the plant-based diet. That is very, very important. Otherwise, if you put the unwanted stuff, which is not fit for this body, and that will change your projection. Day 1, when I did my 11 days Vipassana meditation with Vishwanath Goenka in Hyderabad, Manasthalipuram, I become completely vegetarian, plant-based diet. Overnight, I changed. Until then, nobody told me. I have a lot of goals in my life that I know. So when they said it is sin, immediately I stopped. That is the big thing happened for me when I went to that Vipassana meditation. But somehow that meditation technique doesn't suit for me. Then later I started this Anapanasati and the plant-based diet and Anapana. Boom. Within 6 years, I was complete. And then I started my journey and one after other. And today, my whole family, 4 brothers and 2 sisters, extended family, 300 people completely, everybody is into this meditation. And we built a very good pyramid in Visakhapatnam. And my mother and 2 brothers are staying there. And everybody is into this spiritual service. My wife is a Kuchipudi classical dancer and yoga trainer. In UK, she has her own students. and I do a lot of travel. So from headache to cancer, without no need of any medication, with meditation, slowly, you can enter into the healthy area. Only thing we have to do is start meditation and do it for 40 days. Hanuman Chalisa. Hanuman means Vaipatra. Chalisa means 40 days. Hanuman Chalisa means not reading just Hanuman Chalisa book. You have to be with your breath for 40 days, equal to your age minutes every day. That's it. If you do for 40 days, by the end of 40 days, you will come to know somewhere or other that energy manifestations you can see. Either in your sleep pattern or your stress that you are carrying, or if you have some financial problems, you will see some vent, some opening of the window to clear your debts. You will job, you will get some opportunity. Somewhere or other, you can see that energy is manifesting to fulfill your dreams, whatever you have for your dream. So these 40 days, slowly, it will increase, and then after that, you will settle in this wonderful spiritual journey. So with this, I conclude. Thank you very much for joining today. And we do just a 10 minutes meditation, okay? And then we complete for today's thing. And before meditation, my whole journey this 1.5 months is to invite everyone to LA, Los Angeles. People over there, please come. Madam? Please come here.
Yeah.
Can you play this? That's ready. Let us go for this invitation, small invitation by my daughter from LA. Oh, to stop it. There's some white discount. Yeah, now it came. Now it came. Yeah. Hey, madam, can you distribute the pamphlets? Yes. Just wait. Distribute the pamphlets. So this mega meditation summit, it is happening in LA, a great program. This program I used to attend in India, almost like since 25 years I'm attending. 30,000 people will do meditation.
Will we have in Canada, sir?
Already it happened in 22nd. Now again you have to start. If not this year, from next year you have to make it date. I also will come from now onwards. And then the sound. Who is the sound? You saw it?
No, I got it.
He was there.
No. Increase the sound. First increase the sound and then play. It's gone.
Okay, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Sound is
Yes, this edition. Oh, yeah.
so this experience again for the youth. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha. I'm 19 years old and I live right
Okay, I'll increase this one. Yeah, so it will be 60. Keep 60.
now, studying at the New York.
Play from beginning.
Yes, I will.
I have been fortunate enough to be introduced to meditation from such a young age because both of my parents, G.K. Pulmer. Hi everyone, my name is Aisha. I am 19 years old and I am in LA right now, studying at the New York Film Academy. I have been fortunate enough to be introduced to meditation from such a young age because both of my parents, G.K. Pulmer Sethi and Padmavati Pulmer Sethi, They have both been into meditation since 25 years. And I am grateful that I know about meditation and a vegetarian diet since I was young. It has helped me be more compassionate, creative, and concentrated and focused on my goals and careers. And along with that, I have grown up in a very thoughtful atmosphere too. When you meditate, you become an empath. And along with that, I also know about my past lives because when I was young, I had a very bad fear of the dark. So my dad wanted to introduce me to past lives, and I saw my past lives and I knew the reason. And that completely erased my fear of darkness. And now I can sleep happy without even a lamp, which is miraculous. And after that, I was introduced to manifestation through my uncle, Chandrasekhar Puramarsetti from Buddha CEO Foundation. And I am so grateful for that as well because I have manifested so many things because of manifestation. My college seats in the UK, a few opportunities to act in student films, and my opportunity to come here and study, Taylor Swift tickets, you name it, whatever you want, you can have it. If you want to learn to manifest your dreams as well, come see me at the MMS Summit, Mega Meditation Summit, that is happening in LA on August 30th, August 31st, and September 1st at the Centinela Valley. I hope to see you there. Please come, have fun. The youth will also, there's so many things to do for the youth. There's cultural programs, activities. Even little kids can come. I'll hang out with them. We'll have so much fun. I hope to see you there. Bye.
Yeah, so she doesn't look very nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of youth activities also going on. They made arrangements in such a way that youth can be, do a lot of activity, fun activity, and then parallelly they do a lot of meditation. So as a family event, everybody can come out there, and a long meditation hours will be there with a good group. We are expecting around 1,000 to 1,200 audience. All are masters from Australia and from India, from so many places people are joining. So because you are more or less nearby compared to other continents, so try to utilize that great opportunity. And once you are there, definitely understand how big the things are going on in life, and what limited environment we are operating. So your scope will increase, and you can visualize your own program in Canada in a similar way once you attend that. And by Tanmandan, we can support that event also because the event is free of cost. The teachings and then the food is free. You need to sort out your accommodation nearby, and that is the only thing. So I'll be there all the 3 days. I'm available in the stall and in Dayas and the program area. It's once in a while great opportunity, and that brings a great shift also to understand about ourselves. For the body, we go for a holiday. For the soul, this is the right place where you can find yourself completely. Understand, you can listen to a lot of people's wisdom, you can share, a lot of connections will happen across the globe. And so the brochure is there, you study it and try to understand the importance of the program and try to attend it. Okay, thank you. We have time to be minted?
Yeah.
Yes, about 45 minutes we were doing.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it.
No
sir.
45 minutes.
In your presence, we want to do meditation.
Limited meditation only. That is also there. Okay, yeah. So
Switch. Which way? Study.
Everyone wants to go.
I want all the youth very near to me.
Yeah.
All the youth. Madam, you please go on to the sofa.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
थोड़ी सी एनर्जी आ जाएगी सर एनर्जी नो आई गो करके चरण में बैठूंगी मेरे को एनर्जी चाहिए
Where are the other two girls?
तो रुचि आ जाओ बेटे
वो खाना बांटने का बहुत टाइम
We can prepare food later.
Yeah.
they were making प्रसाद
नहीं वो बाद में करेंगे हम लोग खा के मर जाएंगे कम we need the soul food first better I'll play it
sir this one दशरथ सर यहाँ से भी लाइट बंद करो, कैंडल्स हैं और लैम्प
Madam, you have to call those two girls first.
लैम्प भी ऑन करें। बेटा ये लैम्प ऑन करेंगे?
No, don't need it. No. This one?
Not needed?
No, not needed.
Yes, okay, fine.
Yeah, because the meditation, right? We can ask you.
करम ये रोक ले। ये हटा दे सर का बैग।
Can you move?
Yeah, I know. Looking for the bag? नहीं ये सर से। Oh, okay, sorry.
Where are my students?
दिव्या सुरुचि सर
No, we start-
चैनो में बुला लो आरजी को
we start meditating for you. Only 10
दिव्या
minutes.
and Suruchi both you have to come.
Mali madam, you go and take care of the kitchen.
Malini, bring my son, he's outside in the backyard, please bring
Okay.
him.
Yeah, yeah,
Please
you
bring
have to
my
come
son
here.
also. He's in the
You
backyard.
come here.
Adi sir is calling, come.
There is a chain meditation is going on.
Adi sir is calling, come here. Leave Casper outside, it's fine.
Chain.
Yeah, no, come here, don't go anywhere. He'll go. Sit here, Adi. Adi, mama क्या कह रहे हैं आपको?
Little force.
Yeah, leave him in the backyard, he'll be fine. Okay, नीचे आ जाओ जल्दी से.
Like this, he joined the hand. Yeah.
अच्छा,
मैडम आप दूर चले
They can't leave
So you get energy, you can experience.
करम आप आ जाओ बच्चे हैं ना, बच्चों को बुला के बच्चे आ जाओ.
Middle of the process.
Sir wants them.
They can't stop it, make a pass.
They'll come in 2 minutes, तब तक join करें.
Madam, you cannot come and say sorry. You come forward. You come forward and then give that hand to her. Somebody only you, only you. You cannot come and say only you. You do your individual meditation. You go to the sofa, then you can do your own meditation.
Adi, come. Sir, my son. Come, Adi.
Yeah, the son can come here.
Adi इधर बुला रहे हैं सर आपको. Come.
Please come and try to.
You have to take care of the baby.
No, he is with my daughter. He went with my daughter.
Sorry.
Lame excuse, sir.
Only just 10 minutes, Adi.
Sit there. Sir, जूता उतारोगे.
Some थोड़ा सा दीजिए.
यहाँ बैठो सर, हाथ पकड़ने को कह रहे हैं. Just they're playing with me. बैठो पुत्र जी.
Only 10 minutes. Like this. Rest of all the people remove their spectacles, please. Cross your legs. Then close the.
You don't want the light?
That's okay. No.
We'll take picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that we can do. Yeah, stop. this
सुरुचि
way.
आ जाओ. सर बुला रहे हैं ना बच्चों को.
Yeah, she came. Yeah. In between you come. You just switch. You have
Okay.
Who are there in the kitchen?
Keep the phone to the front.
The people who are there in the kitchen, please silence.
सुखचैन तुसी ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਨਾ. ਸੁਰੂਚੀ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਿਠਾ ਦਿਓ.
Any more kids?
Please maintain the silence or switch off the light. I don't want any photographs, sir. No photos. Yeah, please close your eyes. And adults also, आप लोग भी ध्यान कर लेंगे. Only for 10 minutes. Please close your eyes and observe normal, natural, soft breathing.
Use the glasses.
Sir, let them stop the stove.
I know.
And I am very serious on that. Stop the stove as it is. Keep it a pause. हम लोग खाना खा के तो मर जाता है हम लोग. जरूरत नहीं है खाना का. ऊर्जा चाहिए सोल के लिए.
दिव्या आ जाओ बेटा.
Close your eyes and observe normal, natural, soft breathing. Any time, in any place is okay for meditation. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. We are energy beings. ऊर्जा और ज्ञान और चैतन्य. Energy, wisdom and consciousness. can increase energy by doing meditation practice daily equal to the age minutes. 10 years, 8 to 10 minutes. 20 years, 20 minutes. Close your eyes and observe normal, natural, soft breathing. If you get any thoughts, cut those thoughts and come on to the breath again. Group meditation will give thrice more powerful energy. Full-moon meditation will give thrice more powerful energy. Meditating beneath the pyramid will give thrice more powerful energy. The girls who are not in the chain, please go and take care of the dog over there. One can go upstairs from the chain. Thank you. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. Only for 9 minutes. Basilic is going to play a soft instrumental music. Music. The music that we are playing acts like a background compound wall to not to distract from the external noises. But you need to observe it. Observe normal, natural, soft. During meditation, we are crossing 3 doors. The first door is the physical eye. We are closing it consciously so that the energy will be internalized. Otherwise, 80% of the cosmic energy will go out through our eyes. So meditation means closing eyes. It starts with closing eyes. We close the first door, the Charma Chakshu, the physical eye. Now the energy is internalized and will escape through the thoughts, the mental eye, the second door, Mano Chakshu. To close the second door, the Mano Chakshu, the mental eye, we need to observe the breath. When you observe the breath, the second door is closed, and now the internalized energy, it will coil and it will become like a serpent, and the snake will try to escape through the third door, that is divine eye. Not this one, that's it, the plain flute music, no instruction should be there. Stop it. So, the first door, the physical eye is closed. The second door, the mental eye is closed by observing breath. Now the third door, the divine eye, automatically opens. Charma Chakshu, Mano Chakshu, and Divya Chakshu. These are the 3 great happenings during meditation. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing for 8 minutes. It may be to be initiated into a great path of meditation, which balances our life. normal, natural, soft breathing for 7 minutes. Just observe normal, natural breath. Relax your body. No need to take any deep breath or shallow breath. Normal, natural, soft observation. Just observe normal, natural, soft breathing. Close your eyes and observe breathing for the last 4 minutes. Just observe breathing. Observe breathing for last 3 minutes. Anytime and any place is okay for meditation. Any day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maximum. Sit in meditation, it cleans the mind. We are doing God for the body, and to cleanse the mind, and to achieve thoughtless mind, to achieve tremendous amount of cosmic energy, one has to meditate by observing that. To improve concentration, memory, and health and happiness. Meditation is the only door. Breathing for the last 1 minute. When the student is ready, then the master will. We attract the situations into our life, not just by chance, by choice. Whatever we did in the past, that we recollect it, and then we attract our own wisdom, our own path, in our life. Seconds. Stop simulating. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. One should not open the eyes immediately after meditation. Slowly open your hands and keep the hands on your eyes. दोनों हाथ दोनों आंखें में रखिए. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Only open your hands and open your eyes. Let us give a clap.
Keep sitting. He's there with Divya.
So usually when you are doing this meditation, few types of experiences we get. The body may become completely light, or it can be completely heavy because of that cosmic energy gas and cleansing of the body system. And we may get some low back pain or shoulder pain, or somewhere in the body we get pains. Because again, the cleansing happens, the energy blocks will be cleared. It will stay for a few months, and then after that, it will become completely healthy. And in the third eye point, you may get pressure, pain, or some colors or pictures or masters, or Devata Murti, anything you can see. Because the right meditation, as I said, the 3 doors, the physical, Charma Chakshu, from there the mental eye, Mano Chakshu, and from there the Divya Chakshu. This is the process. It is a science, absolute science, with the body and soul complex. Slowly we ascend from Charma Chakshu to Divya Chakshu area. Because we are crossing these 3 doors one after other. And of course, the astral traveling experiences, some jerks in the body. Sometimes you may fall asleep. Sometimes there will be completely thoughts. But still you need to do the stipulated hours, whatever you desire for. As a family, if you do group meditation every day by keeping a time, that will be very great. The ripple effect will be there when you are doing as a group. If not possible, alone you have to sit as and when you are, sitting for your education or any learning activity should be preceded with a 10-15 minutes of meditation. And whatever you understood, try to pass it on to other people who are in suffering. So doing meditation daily and reading the spiritual books and sharing the experiences. These are the 3 things we need to do. Dhyana, Swadhyay, and Sajjana Sanghatya. That's it. With these 3 things, that as a one-man army, Brahmarshi Patriji started in 1990. I joined this movement in 94. And today there are millions of people doing this meditation and getting benefited. In South India, we built more than 20,000 pyramid meditation centers. In my own village, with a 3,000 population, we built 9 pyramids in my village. That is the greatest gift I gave to my village. They are all illiterates, just they do meditation. And recently I started a project called Samma Ajiva, the righteous livelihood, in a fisherman community near the sea coast. If you go and see today, there are around 8 pyramids in that small village. More than 40 families, they came out of their fisherman, duty, and they went into alternate kinds of livelihood, and all became completely plant-based diet and meditators. The whole coastal belt in Andhra Pradesh state, we have 5 places we registered trusts, and we are doing a lot of job in the fisherman communities to come out of their profession, because they realized how bad it is. So that's why understanding meditation इसके लिए ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं है. दिमाग कम है तो जल्दी आ जाएगा. That is what I understood. So we have to shut all the doors and dive within. And you are there into that energy and manifestation and understanding what we are basically. Understanding our true potential is the most important thing. which is very easy when we are into youth. The bigger the age, the more garbage, and it takes a lot of time to come into meditation. I'm so happy today to introduce meditation for all of you. Maybe you might have doing, but you may not be so serious. The same story like I did. If I have started 2 months before, maybe I could be something different. Okay. So that's why don't leave it here. Just keep doing 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day. And then one fine day, if you look back, you might have crossed so many hurdles, and then you're in a beautiful horizon. And my daughter, she manufactured a seat in New York Film Academy, all the way from India. With a scholarship, she got admission into that university because she is interested in film acting. In our area, nobody is there film actor profession, but finally she is there. Not only her story, so many youth, you can listen to them. And welcome to LA, Los Angeles. We all gather there, and then we complete that mega meditation summit with complete ripple effect and great energy. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you so much for your time. We travel like all across the world, to come to our place. So we are honored. Thank you so much.
Vote of thanks, any?
Before that, if they have any questions.
Yeah, they would have so many questions.
Anyone of you? have any
Now
questions?
silently the kitchen can start. Sorry, I don't want any.
have to go up there, no?
That's okay. Okay, we'll see Janama. You sacrifice for your brother. I don't know his brother.
It's okay, yeah.
Otherwise, you won't be sitting. No questions. One-on-one, I'll answer. Let us start. Then I think a lot of time already.
So Prashant. Let's get
In one-on-one, I'll meet everyone.
Yes.
Thank you
जाना नहीं है कर
Inviting me. So
No, you
come
don't
back
have to
here.
go. No, प्रसाद लेके खाना खा के जाना. I'm not letting you. मैं I'll drop you. You're not going. You're okay. मैं कह रहा हूँ
Early morning.
कितने बजे का?
10 बजे काम है.
10 बजे अर्ली मॉर्निंग.
देगा कि 5-4 बजे दिखेंगे.
10 बजे अर्ली मैं ड्यूटी चली 6:30 बजे. पीटर हाँ तो कोई नहीं रोटी बनी मेरी राजमा
So you can write this
आधे
down.
घंटे ना आधे घंटे चल पता ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਮ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਣਾ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਏ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਕਨਿਕ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੈਨਸਲ ਕਰਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਚੁੱਪਚਾਪ ਯੂ ਨਾਟ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਆਈ ਡਰop ਯੂ ਨੋ
You can reach your course.